So, picture this. It's 2018, just hours after Sadio Mané scores the winning goal in a crucial game. A video surfaces online. It's not of him celebrating, not at some flashy party. He's scrubbing toilets at his local mosque. Social media goes wild. Some are praising his humility, others are baffled. How can a player soon to be voted the best in the world by Messi himself be doing this? But Mané's reaction? Calm. He simply says, "I asked them not to post that video." To him, it wasn't special. It was just what he knew. You see, Mané's father was the spiritual leader of their village mosque in Bambali, Senegal. But this story isn't about his father. It's about a 7-year-old boy told by his cousin, "Sadio, your father passed away." He thought it was a joke. It wasn't. There was no hospital, no help. That day, Mané made a silent promise to change not just his life, but the life of everyone in Bambali. Football was his way out. But after his father's death, his uncle, now in charge, saw football as a waste of time. He made Mané work at the mosque, forbade him from playing. So at 15, Mané vanished. He ran away, secretly left Bambali, walked for miles, then took a bus to Dakar, the football oasis of Senegal, just to play in the streets and hope someone would notice. Eventually, his family found out and brought him home. But 7 months later, he was gone again. This time for good. He showed up to a youth trial in pants instead of shorts, his boots held together with wire. People laughed until he touched the ball. That moment changed everything. 3 years at Académie Génération Foot, then off to France with FC Metz. Despite playing through a brutal groin injury, he broke into the first team in 4 months and was soon called up for the Olympics, helping Senegal beat a British team with Giggs and Sturridge, then eliminating Uruguay. His talent couldn't be denied. RB Salzburg swooped in with a $4 million bid. Mané cried when he had to leave Metz. It had started to feel like home. But in Austria, he lit up the league. In his first season, he hit 29 goal contributions. In his second, he destroyed Bayern Munich in a friendly, scoring, assisting, and winning a penalty. All in under 20 minutes. Scouts swarmed. Klopp was interested, but passed, thinking Mané looked like a rapper. Mané eventually forced a move to Southampton, even going on strike to make it happen. England was tough. He was inconsistent. Brilliant one match, invisible the next. But with 2 games left in his debut season, he smashed the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history. 3 goals in under 3 minutes. That summer, facing his old team Salzburg in a friendly, he was booed. That was a turning point. From then on, he decided, no more mistakes. He exploded into form, scoring against Chelsea, then Liverpool, and finishing the season with 22 goal contributions. He dragged Southampton to 6th place, their best finish in 12 years. Klopp didn't make the same mistake twice. Liverpool paid $34 million, a record for an African player. From day one at Liverpool, Mané delivered. He scored a wonder goal on his debut, then just kept scoring. Even after injury ruled him out for the end of his first season, he was named Player of the Year. The next season, Salah, Van Dijk, and Robertson arrived. Mané moved to the left, sacrificed his preferred role, and still thrived. He led Senegal to their first World Cup in 16 years, then scored in every Champions League round until the final. Even though Liverpool lost and Senegal were knocked out of the World Cup on yellow cards, Mané was focused on something bigger: going home. He returned to Bambali and used his fortune to build a school, homes, roads, internet access, a monthly wage fund, and, above all, a hospital, so no child would lose a father like he did. Despite missing out on individual awards, often overshadowed by Salah, Mané stayed selfless. He still managed to win the Golden Boot, matching Salah's tally, even without taking penalties. In 2019, he helped Liverpool win the Champions League, still choosing to hand Salah the penalty in the final. That same year, he was finally named African Player of the Year, all while still helping the Senegal national team staff carry water bottles into the locker room, saying, "Why would I want 10 Ferraris or diamond watches? I've been hungry. I worked the fields. I played barefoot. I'd rather share." In 2022, Mané got his moment. After winning the Premier League, battling back from illness, and with the African Player of the Year award on hold due to the pandemic, he met Salah again, this time in the Africa Cup of Nations final. Both teams carried by their stars. It came down to penalties. Salah never got to take his. Mané scored the winner. Senegal, for the first time ever, were champions. And when they met again weeks later in the World Cup playoffs, Mané stepped up again, scoring the decisive penalty once more. Though the year ended in heartbreak, another Champions League final loss, a 1-point miss on the title, and injury that kept him out of the World Cup. He still claimed a second African Player of the Year title and rose to second in the Ballon d'Or voting. From barefoot village kid to the best on the planet, Sadio Mané never just played for fame. He played to make sure no one else in Bambali would have to dream their way out.